For this training, I will show you the invoice workflow process and additional information you can see related to invoices that have already been created. Once an invoice has been created, and for more detail on that, please watch the Create Invoice training. It will appear in this Accounting Invoices page here. You can navigate to it in the accounting header and then Invoices. You can search for invoices that meet certain criteria by using the search bar at the top, and you can see all created invoices in the table below. To download or view a PDF of the invoice, so the document that was actually created, you can use these buttons here. I will go ahead and open one of those for you now. Here you can see this is the document that was generated based on what you entered during invoice creation, claim details, customer information, and your specific configuration details. If we go back to this page, and you'll see two other key buttons that are in each row in this View tab. One is the magnifying glass and one is the action arrow. First, I will go ahead and show you what happens when you click on the magnifying glass. This opens some basic information about the invoice and where it is in the process. So in this case, this invoice is pending approval and it is not yet posted. It also has an amount of $406. You can see the client, the deployment, the adjuster, the invoice type and date here as well. If you would like to update any of this information, you could select it here and click Update. And if you would like to take action and move it through the next step of the workflow, you can click the action arrow at the top here. Clicking the action arrow will tell you what the current status is and allow you to transition it to another status. By default, it will show the next happy path option. So if it's pending approval, the next thing that ideally happens is this invoice is approved. If, however, it goes to another step in the process, you would simply select this option and choose the appropriate next status, whether that's submitted to client, paid, rejected, or withdrawn, and then hit the update button. You can also hit the update button here for any changes you made here. The second tab is where you can add any payments that have gone to paying off this specific invoice. You can add a new record and enter the payment amount, the date, any check, bank, or account information, whether it's a write-off, and the post status here as well. We'll go ahead and just say there's a $200 payment here. You could edit this information by clicking on the pencil to the left. You could add multiple payments here as well. If we go back to the main page, we will now see, let me refresh, that $200 payment for this particular invoice has come through. So our balance is updated to show the 406 original amount due and the $200 payment here for a $206 balance. You can see the basic information in this table as well, including the client deployment adjuster and then the invoice status and post status. If you want to take action from this page, you can click this arrow and it'll pull up that same action screen. So it'll give you the current status and allow you to transition it to any other status. So in this case, if we update the invoice to approved and click update, it will let you know with a green indicator in the top right that it has been updated, and you can also see the invoice status has changed here to approved. To see more detail about connecting to an accounting system such as QuickBooks and information about the post status, please watch the relevant trainings related to QuickBooks integration.